Welcome back to What Are Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Shrek, or rather it's the ShPTK-TVP 100. It's a Tier 8 Czech premium tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Redshire, and this one is under the command of CIENOBUCH. Yes, he's in OLIMP. And the fact that he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel should tell you something about what's going to happen in this game. Yeah, he's going to put this thing through its paces, and well, the enemy's not going to be too happy. It's a 100mm main gun on a turret that will actually rotate all the way round. It's got very, very light armor, this tank. In fact, the heaviest armor is actually on the front of the vehicle, 65mm, and on the sides it's only 40mm thick. It's got a top speed of 55 kilometers an hour, and he just got spotted by the enemy. But it looks like he's going to fight around about the Javelin area, the Zeppelin area. Now, it does have a very good DPM, this tank destroyer, but it is very vulnerable. It's got an open turret, which means obviously that any Arty is likely to do some extreme damage. The standard reload time is 5.18 seconds. You can see CIENOBUCH's got a reload of 4.38. Trying to get shots there on that. Is it IKV? I can't remember. Couldn't see it precisely. No, it's a Kampfpanzer Fumsieg, I think. Actually, I'm looking at the list, trying to see what it is. Actually, it is a Kampfpanzer Fumsieg. There he is. Yes. Oh no, that one dipped into the ground. He's trying to sort it out. He does get better. He does get better. Okay, right. Well, the fact that he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel should tell you anything about his skill in this vehicle, because he is rather good. He's blind firing those bushes just on the off chance the enemy might be there, but now he's got a chance to hit somebody, and it's the AMX-51. Now, I think he's going to go around, use the dip in the ground to get around that guy and try and attack them from a different angle. There, you can see the turret does turn all the way around. Some tank destroyers, they don't turn all the way around. In fact, you can only get them so much around, such as the SU-130PM. That can be rather difficult. Now, the good thing about this tank is it does have decent DPM, 2,897 hit points per minute. So you can see that from this sniping position, he could end up getting a huge amount of damage on the enemy. And his first target was the IS-3. Now, he didn't penetrate those. Trying to get through an Iron Arty there. Of course, that is an M48, so it's a bit difficult to get through. He's also set himself up so that when he needs to, he can make a quick getaway by running straight west, just in case our guys get wiped out. But there's a lot of enemy tanks there. Goes for the cupola, didn't get it that time. Oh, no, he hit the BZ, but he didn't get a pen. That's your pen. In fact, it actually hits the tracks of the M451. And at last he gets a penetration. Now, the Alpha's 250, so that was a low roll. That's an average roll. Oh, and he's gone down. Okay, BZ-176 should be satisfying if we can get a shot in. We're losing a lot of teammates. We're 3 down on the enemy at the moment. He's still trying to get that Iron Arty. Bisonte should be able to pen this one. He doesn't get through the armor. It must have hit the spaced armor around the turret. That time he got it, and he got a high roll through 251. That just hit the tracks. It's so fast firing, this gun. It really is, which is why it does so much damage. That one penetrated, got a high roll, 284. Guy seems to be coming straight for us, and now he's out the game. Okay, we've only got 1 guy guarding the area now. It's the CS-52 Liss. Now, he's changed his orientation. He's actually, I think he's knocked down the tree as well, but he's now changed his orientation. That is the BZ. Now, as you can try and go for the weak spot on the armor. Actually, he goes for the turret and he gets that pen. It's a high roll. And he gets... Did he get the second one? No. That did. And that's the kill. Now, IS-3. Yes, he hit the tracks there, I think. Couldn't see a clear shot there, but he can hit this one, the Conqueror. Didn't see what happened. He went unspotted just as we fired. Okay, he is some distance away. I would have thought that would have penned. That did. Okay, so he's up to 3 kills now. LT-432, light armor, 1 shot, should kill him. Tried a blind. Unfortunately, the target goes down to our back chat 155.55, so the Arty got him. And our list is still there, but it looks like most of the enemy tanks that were trying to come through the Zeppelin have been wiped out. The good news is we are back to level on numbers. There is an enemy tank still there. It's the IS-3. That's why he backed up into the trees again. Now, you don't want to brawl with an IS-3. Ideally, you want to shoot at him from distance. This thing does not brawl well, although it's got a very high DPM. You did see that he did have trouble trying to pen the guy. Okay, good so far. Now, I'm not sure if it's going over to the right's a smart move. If they do have tank destroyers watching this area, they do have a tank destroyer on their team, but oh yes, he's caught the IS-3 napping, and now, oh, well, he took 1 round. Can he get the kill shot? Well, he didn't get a kill shot, but he did manage to get it between the tracks to put him out, tracks the guy and takes him down with 1 shot. Okay. So 4 kills now. There's still 3 more out there. Uh-oh, SU-130PM. Now, he can outmatch us on the damage per shot. Can we get more shots into him? We took 1 hit, and it was a high roll at that. And we also took a hit from a TS-54, but the SU-130PM is out the game, but we're now down to 28 hit points. We've got 5 kills, 1 more shot, 1 more kill, and we've got a top gun. There's only 2 enemies remaining, the Indian Panzer and that TS-54. Where is he? It's a T-54 rather, not a TS-54. Okay. Critically low hit points. You really can't afford to let the enemy have a shot. We outnumber the enemy 2-1, so he's thinking tactically. I know where the enemy is. I need to get around them so I can hit them from a flank. T-54 thinks he's up in the woods or in the corner, and he's still coming on. He's coming. No, he's changed his mind. He's stopped. That could be the advantage we've been looking for. Now, if he can get to that tree line. We know where the Indian Panzer was last seen, over by the castle. So can we use this tree line here, or this hedgerow? We've got no shot. Careful we don't poke out the end. He's firing towards our Barask. Progetto is up near the Zeppelin. Okay, I think he's... If the guy's occupied with the Barask, he can fly in and do some damage, but he's not going to be able to take him down with 1 shot. He needs the help of the Progetto to take the guy out. So he needs the Progetto to occupy him, take him down to just below 1 hit, and then we can go for it. Well, he does. He decides to go in anyway. Oh, he doesn't pen, but can he get the next shot in? Yes! That's a Top Gun. And now it's just the Indian Panzer left. That was one hell of a risk he took, but it was a calculated one, and it worked out okay for him. Now, we don't know where the Indian Panzer is, but the Barask is up on the hill, so we know we're safe. The projectile must have actually distracted that T-54 long enough that we could get close. But he did take a huge risk, because if the T-54 had got a shot on target, that would have been it. He would have been out the game. So, can we get the last kill? Oh, there's the Indian Panther. He's over by the south end of the castle. Here's a one-shot. We only need one round to deal with him. And we've got the height advantage. Can we see him? There he is. Yes! That's a kill. That wins the game. CIENOBUCH. Here's the end of battle results. That was an ace tanker game for CIENOBUCH of OLIMP in the ShREC, the ShPTK-TVP. He managed to get a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him, Fire for effect for doing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle, Bruiser for getting at least 5 critical hits in this game. He managed to get 14. He got a high caliber for dealing the most damage in the game, and he also got a top gun. In fact, actually, he was one short of getting a Radley's, but there wasn't enough enemies left for him to get that medal. But he would have got it if he'd been given a chance. Win 8 for that game, 8,304, which is super unicum and quite a bit more. Let's have a look at team score. Well, 4,329 hit points was the high score, the high caliber, and he got the second highest damage was the BZ-176, who got 4,065, and in third place was the Progetto 46, who managed 3,435 hit points, despite the fact that he didn't get a single kill in the game. Well, that was very nice of him, actually, to act as the distraction for that T-54. When it came to kills, yep, he's got that one. CIENOBUCH gets 7 kills. 3 kills goes to the Batchat 155-55, and also for the AMX M451 on the enemy team. And 2 kills goes to the Fox, the Liss, who managed to keep that keep the south side of the Zeppelin free of enemies, of course, with CIENOBUCH's help. And on the enemy team, their BZ-176, their T-54, both got 2 kills as well. When it came to base XP, he's one of only 2 players who managed to get over 1,000 base, but he did get the top in all 3 columns, which means that, yes, he is the best player in the game. 1,545 went to CIENOBUCH, 1,015 went to the Barask, and 935 went to the AE Phase 1. He fired 41 rounds, got 30 direct hits, and 19 penetrations. He was trying to use standard ammo as much as he could. 4,329 hit points of damage, of which 2,275 was earned at more than 300 meters. So those were most of the shots that he was firing up at the Zeppelin to try and take out the enemy tanks that were coming through. He did receive 3 hits. I'm afraid they were all penetrations. As I said, the armor is very thin on the sides of this vehicle, 40 millimeters on the side. And so when he gave that clear shot to the IS-3 and then another clear shot to the SU-130PM, they took advantage of it, but luckily he was out to out-DPM them and put rounds into them to take them out. He also spotted 1 enemy vehicle, damaged 10 of the enemy, killed 7, and he got 770 hit points of spotting assist. Now, he did earn a large amount from the battle, 115,083 credits for the game, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 72,151 credits profit, and 2,549 experience points as well. So a very good game in the ShREC. Did actually show towards the end he was able to trade his hit points to take down some dangerous enemies, the IS-3 and the SU-130PM. Took a huge risk with that T-54, but it did pay off, and he was able to get the better of the guy and then score his top gun. I hope you enjoyed those replays, or this replay. Please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm, and thank you for watching.